So obviously, Miles, your first half was just a journey, starting from obviously missing your first four and ripping like you did in the second quarter. Just what was it like, just kind of getting yourself back in the flow of things after the time you missed, and just finding your rhythm back just in the course of that.
It was a little difficult at first. You're trying to find your legs, mentally, and you miss a few shots and you kind of get down on yourself. But I got to give a lot of credit to literally everybody on the bench. I kind of started to get in my own head a little bit, and everybody says, "Yo, keep shooting. You're 40% shooter for a reason. Shoot the ball." From the coaching staff down to the end of the bench, everybody encouraged me to keep shooting. So, it really kind of picked up my own spirit, and I knew I needed to lock in that second quarter, and I was able to do just that.
What goes through your head when the first one goes in? Like when it feels like the lid's on there, and then you hit one. Just how much does that kind of get you?
Yeah, any shooter will tell you. Like, once you make that first one, it feels like the bucket gets that much bigger. So I think it was key for me to see it go down. Obviously, but it's also key for me just to keep my mentality the same way. I think we're going to keep playing in a drop. Wide open shot, you have to shoot the ball.
I think one thing Rick said was that even though you guys were missing a lot of shots in the first quarter, he really liked the process in terms of like what you guys were doing to get open looks. It seemed like both you and Ty had some clean ones early that didn't go down. He said, "Hey, just keep stepping into these." How did you guys view that? I mean, did you feel like you were getting just really good operation and just missed shots in the first quarter, and did that keep you going in the second?
The synergy was there, man. I think me and Ty, obviously, over the years, we developed a synergy, and anytime we play against, drop bigs and whatnot, we know either he's going to get a shot or I'm going to get a shot. It's just a matter of, the cadence of the game. So I think we started to figure it out. I think he started to get some shots going down. I started to do the same thing. That opens up, the floor for everybody else.
Obviously, in the first one, Jalen Wells was kind of face guarding him, and I don't know that Ty had a shot in the first quarter, might have made it on the first half, and he kind of just sort of stayed back and kind of let you guys operate 4-on-4. It seemed like you guys were making a point of targeting him with a lot of screens, making sure that Ty got some opportunities to get downhill and open things up from there. Just how important was that piece to it, and what did you feel like you guys did well operationally in some of that ball screen stuff to kind of get him freed up, and then, like you said, get you freed up?
Yeah, well, not only Ty's confidence, but just our offense in general. He makes a lot of things go. I forgot what game it was. Only shot the ball like 3 times or something like that, and we knew we couldn't let that happen again. So I try to make it a point to get him as open as I can. Setting hard screens. Like I said, doing what I can to make him get downhill. So I think that he was able to put up I think he just shot 17 shots. So I mean that's on par for a night for him. So we got to continue to keep him getting him looks like that because the teams are going to play him in multiple ways.
10 blocks or 7 blocks, 10 rebounds.
I'm gonna get there one day, bro. Trust me.
Yeah. I believe it. But obviously, just what you're able to do around the rim. This obviously is a tough team that rebounds really well, gets a lot of points in the paint. Just how big was that piece for you? What do you kind of feel like you were able to do well, timing up some of their shots around the rim tonight?
Yeah, you said it's just timing. I think the first time we played them in Memphis, I couldn't really quite, I guess, get the rhythm of what was going on. But like whether it was Ja, Bain, a couple of those guys were driving downhill, able to they were just, I don't know, they were crafty. And then I kind of sat back, watched a lot of film, honestly, on this team over the break. I knew it was going to be the first game back, and was able to kind of pick up on some tendencies. So whether it's like jabbing, faking, or just committing, I think, obviously, blocking shots is what I do. I've been doing it for a very long time. But, whenever I have nights like this, I know it helps our team, mentally.
I think Rick was just saying, just you getting back from the injury, it took a minute for you to kind of get the win back. I mean, just what was it like physically tonight to get back in the rhythm? At what point did you feel, I guess, close to normal?
I was gassed, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think that it's kind of a mind over matter. I think we've been doing this long enough to know that, if you're in between the 4 lines, don't nobody care how you feel. So, I was able to turn myself up to another level. I think I just kind of put it all to the fact that I knew we had 2 days to rest and just leave it all out on the floor. So it wasn't easy, but, it's, we don't get paid to go out there and do it easy.
Just want to ask, Drew, obviously, you talked about just, dealing with Ja and stuff like that, just how important you expect that, obviously, for Drew with some of these assignments, but how good was he tonight? I think Ja was, one of his first 8. Just how big was it just him starting?
Drew's been incredible all year, honestly. I think he takes on these matchups. He takes it personally. And, it's hard for him to, I don't know, man, it's hard to guard the team's best, player every single night and then have the ball in his hands as much as he does offensively too. So I got to give a lot of credit to him. I think just in his first 4 years that he's been in the league, he's taken on a multitude of roles and taken on them really well.
You passed Reggie Miller tonight for the franchise's all-time rebounds list. What does that mean to you to pass a great like that?
Oh man, I don't even want to get started on this one because I'm petty. You know what I mean? And I feel like I get a lot of flack for not rebounding, and I was continue to do just that. I think it's dope anytime you can solidify yourself in any top 10 list, wherever you're at. But Yeah, man, that's for all the haters out there. I love it. All right.